Welcome to Burning the Edge.
Mess with y'all, but I wanted to run something by y'all since I'm not an owner. Y'all, you can edit this, Arthur, if it don't work out.
Yeah.
So I played with two guys in Myrtle Beach 2 separate times. One of them used to be a APT owner, and one of them still was. And how this subject came up was, it came up because this one guy was interpreting a rule wrong. So the two owners kind of jumped in and said, "Nah, dude, I know this is. I didn't want to throw this out there, but I'm an owner." And the other guy said, "I used to be." So that's how I figured out. But anyway, the one guy that's not an owner anymore tells the owner, "Man, I don't know how you're still doing it." And he goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Because everybody complains." He goes, "No, that ain't what I had the biggest problem with. My biggest problem was with dealing with pros at the golf courses." And he said, I loved golf. I loved doing tournaments. I couldn't stand dealing with the pros trying to get a course to have a tournament. And I don't know if y'all run into that and if y'all do, because I asked the guys, I said, why are they like that? Is it because I would figure like you'd want people to come play in a tournament unless they just got enough members or what do y'all call it? Regular play that they don't need a tournament. I don't know what y'all thought. I just think about
Larry,
that.
You go first.
Yeah, Jeff. I mean that I used to have that issue. The first year. It's always a scheduling battle, but I don't really have that issue with the pros that I have to deal with. There's a few, but I mean that are just hard ass people to deal with. But that's just human nature. Some people are hard asses, some are easier to deal with. But I can't really say that I have any issues dealing with them. Which I was in the car business, so I like to dicker, so I know how to do that pretty well. So that's just kind of what I take it as, is we're just dickering back and forth. So no, I can't. I think that with COVID, it hinders us a lot because golf picked up so much public play. The membership numbers went up because it was the only thing you could really do, outside without wearing a mask, which, I'll keep my opinion about that to myself. But, it drove the numbers of golf up to where the pricing structure for us is probably the biggest hurdle that we have to jump over. And that's the part that the players don't really see. Or really know why we do what we do, but it's to try to save you guys, $40-$50 every time you go play. Nobody wants to pay $200 to go play a one-day event. So there's a lot of negotiation that takes place on dates, times, courses. There's a reason for everything, and we don't really explain to the membership base why we do what we do or why we're going where we're going when we're going, but it's all price driven, and it's just to save the members money. We're definitely not in this for the money. That's obvious, but we try to save you guys as much money as we can on entry fees, because look, the cost of living's high and it's just getting higher every day. So I get it, and when I look at pricing my tournaments out, it's dictated off of, if I was playing this, what could I afford to spend? If I live, my main thing when negotiating a course is this right here. It's what I tell myself. If I was a player and I didn't own this, what could I afford with my household bills, on my income, with my family size the way it is? What could I afford to do? And that's what I try to make sure that I put myself in the player's shoes, in the membership shoes, because I couldn't afford to pay $175 to play a one-day event every weekend, So I try to. That's why if you go back and you look at 2023, the way I structured it, nothing costs more than $130.
Yeah. What about you, Arthur? You have problems with pros? Because you kind of hard-headed type guy.
I wouldn't.
Else, pal.
I wouldn't really say I had any issue with pros, other than it's difficult to catch up with them sometimes, to contact them. Something that I didn't realize as a player that is very important. Like when you have members that sign up early, like that gives you a negotiating tool because you can call them when the schedule is out in January and you have 40 members that's been registered for pretty much every tournament. And you can call the course and be like, hey, man, I already got 40 signed up and we still 3 months out from the date. We 6 months out from the date. I got 40 members already signed up. So I'm probably going to get at least another 20. What can you do for me? It just gives you another negotiating tool. And, but my main issue has been with getting in contact with some of them. But I found out too, like once doing it last year, going into this year, it seems to be I'm able to contact them a lot easier because now I have cell phone numbers and we built a relationship, and I think that's what makes it a lot easier even negotiating prices when you have a relationship with the pro. And y'all can shoot the crap before you even get to talking about what date you want to get on, and stuff like that. So to me, that's like the most important part.
The most important part
to me that COVID hurt tournament golf.
Oh, no doubt, it hurt it.
Yeah, because I think golf was struggling a little bit before COVID.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but. The biggest thing is don't try to contact a golf course on Monday.
No,
pros don't work on Mondays. Most premium golf courses are closed on Monday for maintenance anyways. But the biggest, like Arthur touched on right there, the reason we spend so much money on advertisement and running ads and trying to get members is because you need those members. When you go to a golf course and you tell them, hey man, I've only got 12 members for 2024, they ain't interested in you coming. When they go, well, what'd you have last year? And you tell them, well, I had 12, they ain't interested. They want to see big numbers. They want to see, upper 80s, triple digits. That's when you can start getting premium courses at a premium price, and until you get to that number. And that's why I've always, you've heard me talk about it, I got to get these membership numbers up. I'm always trying to get people to join. That's why, we give the referral bonuses. That's why we're always trying to get those numbers up, because that is your biggest negotiating tool with the golf course, period. If you ain't got members, they ain't interested. And then on second part of that is if you have a tournament at the course and your pace of play is really, really slow, they don't want you back. So that's why we're always pushing pace of play as hard as we do. There's another golf tour here in Arkansas that has just made it hard to get into certain courses, but if you're an AM tour, because they were just piss poor on their management of pace of play, and they were so slow that now they just don't even care what amateur tour you are. They don't want to give you a chance because they don't want to see 6.5 hour rounds, and I don't want to see one either. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I literally had a guy in the pro, and he was cool, but he was like, man, I'm gonna have to push you to the afternoon next year. It's just, I can't. Yeah. When you got members coming in complaining, he don't want to hear the complaints, from his members, because he know they gonna be back next week. Well, we ain't gonna be back till next year, maybe. For the most part, and so like, it's cool. He pushes to the afternoon. I moved him up this year. That way, when he do push us to the afternoon, it won't be as hot. So. It's just different things you can try to do, to make it easier for the players or better for the players. I wouldn't say necessarily easier, but
yeah.
But yeah. But man, go ahead.
I think that's the, a subject that we probably don't touch on a lot is behind the scenes logistics side of how we get the schedule the way it is, or why we got it the way it is. But those are the biggest reasons.
Yeah, well, we're excited for you, man. I'm glad Arkansas is moving up the ranks and getting more and more players, man. And Hopefully the route. I know the Ryder Cup this year is gonna be a lot of fun, man. I can't wait for it. Hopefully I get to play. Maybe we'll see how it go. I might not. Well, I won't be top 5 in any division, so I won't be able to play anyway. So I guess we'll sit back and we'll see how it come out or whatever.
Well, me and you can be in our own little,
Yeah, that sounds fun.
You got five from each division, and then you got the chapter owners play each other for those.
Yeah. I'm having many strokes. I need to get some strokes off for you.
Oh shit.
Jeff, how many you think you should give me, Jeff?
You
played with both of us, so you tell me how many strokes you need to give me.
5 or 6 probably.
Yeah, I need 6 strokes. There you go. See, you heard it from Jeff.
But if you get your putter,
but when I play Jeff,
it's a whole different ball game.
If I do what?
If you get your putter going.
When I play Jeff, I got to spot him 6-7 strokes. Hell, I knew he was gonna say that. He always wants strokes too.
I only beat Larry when he rides in the cart with me.
I like your Mary meet you.
Yeah.
Hold on, now Larry, you got him in that time, didn't you?
No, sir. Don't even try it, pal. I whooped all y'all at Miramichi. What are you talking about?
In the practice round.
Practice round?
Yeah.
Wore y'all out.
Did you?
He beat me by 1 stroke in the practice
round. Like a red-headed step kid.
1 stroke in the practice round.
Well, I don't get to play
up at the end.
And then, so Jeff was talking about all his second place finishes. I got to thinking about that when he was talking about it. I finished in second place 6 times last year.
No,
6
you didn't.
times.
Damn.
Yeah, because I won 3 times, but I should have won 4. I lost in a playoff with the Tulsa chapter up in Northwest Arkansas. But yeah, I finished in second place like 6 times with 3 wins.
How's Tulsa doing?
How's what?
How's Tulsa doing? What's his name? Braley in Tulsa.
Mark. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good.
Yeah, we supposed to been trying to get something together with him. What happened with that?
Yeah, we're still working
on it. We're still working on it. Okay.
We can't talk about that right now.
Yeah. We only talking to Jeff. Jeff the only one here anyway. He can keep a secret.
Yeah, nobody watches this podcast anyway.
Nobody even listens to. We're on here. We should have just had a 3-way phone call.
Yeah. A lot of wasted memory on your computer, Arthur.
You got to spend 16 weeks editing.
Yeah. Hey, every time I go somewhere, well, not this year, but I usually at the fountain somebody be like, "Hey, ain't you that podcast dude?"
No, they don't.
Yeah, I promise.
This guy here.
They often mistake me for Sam Walton, so
Yeah.
You know what? I've never seen a picture of Sam Walton. What is he? I don't even know what he looks like.
You wouldn't have it. He looks like the most normal country dude in the world.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, you cannot judge a book by its cover. I remember, it's been a long time ago. This first one, Plasma TV, first came out. It was a dude in there. This dude wrote a check for like $10,000. And he looked like the plainest dude you could ever find. Like nothing fancy on, nothing. And they ran the check right then, so, they made sure it went through or whatever. But I was like, golly. You just pulled out a check, but for a TV, $10,000.
Wow. Hey, so on this, before you cut us off here, this Ryder Cup, is it going to be like it's going to be set up the same way as like you're going to have a best ball event, or part of it's going to be best ball, and some of it's going to be match play, and some of it's going to be alternate shot, or?
So it'll probably be 2 days, and the way that I'm thinking about playing this out, and there's still, there's a lot that goes into it, so and all those details ain't been worked out yet, but it's probably going to be a 6-6-6 both days. So you'll play 6 holes. Well, no, I don't think that's going to work either. So yeah,
don't do a shamble. Whatever you do, don't do a shamble.
Not
I don't like shambles.
No.
No, it'll be some form of foursomes and then football and then
Yeah. So like
probably single matches on the second day.
yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
which is basically what they do in
Yeah.
the Ryder Cup. They do
Foursomes in the morning.
Yeah, but
football
they
in the
play two
afternoon.
rounds, and they play 2 rounds. You know, they got 3 days. So if we do that,
Yeah.
we're playing 2 rounds on Saturday, and then we're playing 1 round on Sunday. So, being fall, you're never going to get that much golf in. It's just never going to work.
I don't think a course would let you.
Well, what we would do 9 foursomes and 9 football. 9 holes football.
Right, that's what
That's going to be 2-man teams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you
on
do
the first
4-man
day.
teams, the cheating's going to be outrageous.
No, it'll be a 2-man teams on day 1, and then you'll do 9 and 9, and then on Sunday it'll be singles.
Singles, yeah,
and you'll do 18.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna get all the details worked out, and we got a whole plan. Larry done mapped this out really well, man. He got a whole theme behind it and everything. He's done a really good job with it, man.
I see where this is. Let's throw me under the bus real quick.
No, man. I think you I mean, he did a really good job on it. I'm really excited about it, man. I know my guys are gonna be excited about it because we used to do a Ryder Cup against the first year we did it against another golf group here, and then we did it with Nashville and St. Louis 2 years ago, and at Tunica National. It was a lot of fun, man. A real lot of fun.
Yeah,
I mean, you really get to you build a lot of friendships that way. It's a lot of fun that way.
Yeah, and I think this year, having it somewhere that's kind of mutually located is probably going to be beneficial because it's the first one.
Yeah.
But then we're just doing one big trophy, and then I think what we could do moving forward after this season is say, if you got the trophy, you get to decide where it's at within reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always got to be within reason. I mean, you don't want the Memphis members having to drive all the way to Fort Smith, and and vice versa. We're not driving all the way to, Tuscaloosa to play. It just don't make sense. So.
That would be cool. That after the first event, from then on, the other players or the other team gets to pick where it's played at.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Reason, like you said, not Florida or something.
Right. I mean, like for what I'm thinking is if Memphis were to win, which I don't think they could beat us, but if they did,
they got a lot of sandbaggers over there.
Hey, man. I got some ballers on my side of town. I'm just telling you, man. There's some ballers over here. You better be careful. You don't want to wake poke the sleeping bear.
Now, well, we know you ain't one of them.
I said I got some over here. I ain't say I was one of them.
Arthur's riding coattails.
Bill can't play, Arthur.
You gonna throw Dupree out
unless he gets promoted.
But no, I mean, I think there's a few good places. Even if it was at Miramichi, we had quite a big group come from Arkansas to play Miramichi. I talked it up, and everybody went over there, and that's a nice spot to have. It's not too far. Yeah. As long as you're not riding in the car the whole trip with Jeff, you're all right.
Man.
But we only had to stop 4,700 times for him to pee on.
Just don't let Larry book the motel either.
No, you definitely don't want to let him do that.
Unless you want to be on an episode of Live PD. Or First 48. Maybe more First 48. Yeah. One of us wasn't going to live through the night.
When the hooker walked in the door and smiled with all 3 teeth, I was like, oh. I looked out the door at Jeff. I was like, oh, shit. He's on the phone. We're going somewhere else.
I was calling 911.
But the only thing that saved us from staying the night there was my debit card had been turned off by the bank.
God bless the Lord. His card wouldn't work. I said, there's a Lord in heaven, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, you got a card? I said, yeah, but you can't use it. Get in.
You can't use it here.
Nope. Yeah, I was going to go back to Hot Springs. We can come back in the morning.
Well, I mean, we could have it over there in where we could stay in Germantown and have it at possibly talk to Cherokee Valley. I like that course.
Yeah. I like Tunica National. That's where I want to go.
Yeah, Tunica National, and I think we could mix it up actually with Tunica at one day and then over at Ruby Bend another day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ruby Bend is it's a hidden gem a little bit, you know, down in Tunica.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get the participation rate from the members, that's going to drive everything.
Absolutely.
Right? If the membership doesn't participate in these events, then it's hard for us to keep having them. I mean, that's just the truth behind it. I mean,
the truth of the matter is, we'll be willing to put, you know, funds toward it when the members participate. You know.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to make any money off of this. We want everybody to enjoy themselves and have a friendly competition.
My bad.
Somebody get Jeff some water.
Jeff, just so you know, there's no payout in the Ryder Cup.
I know. Well, the wind started blowing in here for some reason. Shut the window, Trish.
And me and Arthur are splitting the cost for the trophy, so you're not affected by anything. You probably, if it's in Tunica, you can't ride with me. I can't deal with you that far.
I'm gonna request I ride with you.
You be riding in the back of the truck.
I'm gonna request I ride with you, and I make the reservation.
Hey, y'all just hope LR is in the top 5 so that way y'all can hop on the plane and be gone.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I think Delta's cheaper.
Delta's cheaper. Well, it is what it is, you know. But Larry, we want to appreciate. You got a question, Jeff?
I gotta go to bed. I work for a living. I gotta get off here. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up in 2 hours.
Yeah, in 2 hours. All right, Mr. Burrow, we sure appreciate you coming on and chatting with us for a little while, man. We're excited for this year, 2024. It's gonna be great. You know, I'm sure we'll see each other. We'll see each other in a couple weeks, and
you got to get a wager going for this Mississippi tournament between the three.
Well, first off,
after Saturday's round, Buddy Rowe.
First off, he only wants to bet Mississippi because he ain't coming. But
I am coming to Mississippi. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about on October 21st over at the Ridges.
I'm talking about Dancing Rabbits, where we're all three going to be there.
Well, are you coming down Friday?
Well, I'm trying if I can catch a plane or if Arthur will take off, one of the two.
Oh, you're not coming down Friday, Arthur?
I'm gonna figure it out. I'll be down there Friday.
He's trying to save his vacation time for some little Frizzly cruise he's going on.
Yeah, I got it. I'm trying to save my little last.
Some adult only cruise.
You know what'll solve your problems?
What's that?
You get you a job like mine.
I know, man. When you off on Fridays all the time. Yeah, work 20 hours a week and get paid for 60.
Don't work on Friday. Got unlimited PTO.
I would say banker's hours. It's worse than that.
It is. Dude probably didn't even work today, man. It's a federal holiday.
He's been playing golf.
Yeah.
He's sunburned.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
I did work today. We didn't close for Columbus Day. We did not close.
I've heard it all.
And all the reason why I
knew Jeff, you know why they didn't close? Because Hamas over there bombing in Israel. That's why they didn't close.
They're busy right now. They're busy.
If it wasn't, they busy. They trying to get some stuff together for them, man.
They got people online shopping, buddy.
Yeah.
There's 400 of them. You ship them overnight.
Right. They trying to get some stuff together real quick, man. That's the only reason they work today.
We didn't know about last week.
Right. We got a little issue over here we need to take care of.
Well, it seems like every North American championship, shit hits the fan, and I don't get to go because it just always does. And this year, shit didn't hit the fan until I got back.
Till you get back.
Yeah. So, but no, I ain't gonna lie. I'm very fortunate. I work for a good company who doesn't. We only work 4 days a week. We got unlimited PTO. It's they've been good to me, and I've been very fortunate to work for them. So no complaints there. That allows me a lot of the time to, because I'm a one man rodeo when it comes to the golf tour. I don't have any help most of the time, so I have to set it up by myself on Fridays. So. But I can't never get Jeff to help. So, and then when he does set the,
you work for Ken North to death.
If he does pick the tees up, you got to go back and pick up 47 behind him because you can always tell. You can always tell when the last group is picking up tees and they hit a good shot because they leave all the tees.
Or Ken North drove all the way across the country to work for Larry. Can't even get a meal out of him.
Shit.
Yeah, Larry makes Ken buy him dinner.
Dang.
Well,
anyway, so whoever wins Saturday, whoever shoots the lowest round's got to buy dinner Saturday night.
In Mississippi?
Yes.
That'll work.
I ain't talking about no fillet of fish
at
McDonald's either.
I'm just going to tell you, it ain't much to eat down now.
Hey, so I tell you
it ain't much to eat
what,
down there.
The loser has to buy.
There is a casino.
The loser's got to buy dinner, and we're going back to that steakhouse, Arthur. Was
that in Mississippi? I thought that was a show.
No, that was, That was in Mississippi.
That was in Mississippi. Okay, yeah, we can go back over there.
Because remember, it was downtown. What that was Mississippi, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought that was the shows.
No,
it was in Mississippi.
That was in Mississippi because remember, or was
you talking about that steak place? Oh yeah, that place over there. Yeah, that's cool.
Is that not where Tim got those?
The alligator or something.
No, they were lobster claws.
Yeah.
Was it there or was that at Richmond?
No, that was Mississippi. That was Mississippi. No.
It was Mississippi.
I think it was.
They got a casino. There's going to be a place to eat.
Yeah.
No, the casino ain't the place to eat.
It's not what
you They don't have the Jimmy Buffett buffet.
No.
We don't need a buffet.
They don't have nothing in there.
They got a buffet.
Like a Wendy's. They got a Wendy's back corner.
How are we going then? Why are we going down here? If there's no
to
place
play golf.
It's great golf.
I don't go to play golf. I play to eat. I go to eat.
Well, there is the casino, and I'm telling you that steakhouse was in Mississippi because it was me, Arthur, Tim.
Y'all don't know where you are.
Tim's brother.
Yeah, Tim's brother. That was Mississippi. It was Mississippi. Because we went back to the casino and we played some bets in the sports joint. Yeah.
Yep. That was it. That was Mississippi.
Let's get it together.
That steakhouse was, man.
It was cool.
Top shelf.
It was cool.
It was top
shelf. Make sure y'all bring your car with some room on it.
My card won't be working.
Yeah, make sure it's got a little room. I'm not showing y'all no mercy if I win.
Hey, I just want y'all to know this will be the first time I think one of y'all did buy me dinner, lunch.
Boy, you can quit. I bought you dinner in Nashville, homie.
Oh, you sure did. Larry bought me.
Branson. At that $high Guy Fieri place.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the person on this call.
What you talking about?
There's one person on this call that bought me dinner. And,
boy, look here.
He's sitting in the top right, Jeff.
Dude, I bought this dude, him and his wife, dinner at Guy Fieri in Branson, and then I bought him dinner in Little Rock at the Big Orange after I won that closest to the pin money.
Yeah, you did. I remember that. I couldn't remember in Branson.
Yes, down at the landing.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Hello. Yeah. You bought dinner. I can't even remember that, man.
Boy.
See, this how you know I love you, man. Love keeps no record of wrongdoing or right doing. Either one of them.
I keep no record till you try to say I didn't do something. Then I gotta pull it out.
See, he don't love me, Larry. See, I keep no record of all that stuff. See.
Well, I'm trying to figure out when Jeff bought me dinner.
You ain't never went to eat with me.
The only time
you always
we all
go
went out to eat. That's my boy. I got to take care of him.
Every time I say, hey, you want to get something to eat? No, me and Ken are going down here to the...
Oh, he did me like that, Jeff. Where were we?
He don't ever go nowhere with me.
Somewhere.
Well, we all three went to that place in downtown Memphis.
Well, yeah, Arthur paid that time.
Yeah.
That's why I bought it guys, because I felt bad about when he spent all that money on us. Of course, you wasn't nowhere around to pitch in. So I put in the bill for you, Larry. Pay him for his.
That was convenient, wasn't it?
After he took us to that white tablecloth event, we both smelled like mules in there. He's gonna take a shower. At the valet park, I was talking about, it's just a normal old restaurant.
Yeah, this is a restaurant to eat.
They did put us in the basement.
They sure did. They like, look at these losers. Put them downstairs by the kitchen.
Hey, we was down there with the high class folk down there having a business meeting down there.
In a wine
Looking
cellar.
at me like, why is this guy in here with these dang golf shoes on?
Hey, I still had mine on too. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody noticed. All right, Larry, man, we're gonna let you go, man. We sure appreciate you coming on, man, and we'll be talking to you again soon. We'll see you in a few weeks, couple weeks after that, and then we're gonna have a break.
October 21st.
Yes, sir. October 21st at the Ridges at Village Creek in Wynn, Arkansas, and November 4th and 5th down in Philadelphia, Mississippi for the Dancing Rabbit. Jeff, you got anything?
No, I just a little depressed after this podcast, but I'm gonna get me some sweet tea and go to bed and get over it.
Well, what's the bet? Go ahead. What's the bet?
Yeah.
Dinner? That's it? Just dinner?
What are we going to do for Sunday, though? Because we got to jump on the road Sunday and go home. So is it going to have to carry over to the next place we go play?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. So I'd say dinner Saturday night, and then I'd say dinner at the next tournament we all meet up at.
Yeah.
And you ain't getting no strokes. Nobody's getting no strokes.
No, we're all about the same. We all play about the same.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Especially we're going to a place I hadn't even never played there. Y'all played there, so y'all already got I should get a couple strokes.
I can't even remember what that place. I remember the way it looked, but I don't remember playing at all.
Well, I remember it very well, and it wasn't nothing real good. So, yeah, I'm not giving any strokes up.
Nah.
Not even a tenth of a stroke.
All right, man. We appreciate you coming on, and please follow, subscribe to Burn the Edge podcast. Thank you for listening.
See y'all.
Y'all be good.
See ya.
All right, bye.